From the Detroit Free Press, it's Thursday, December 16th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food? Looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bush's.com/join-our-team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join-our-team. I'm Peter Majurley with the Detroit Free Press. The Omicron variant is quickly gaining ground in the U.S., health officials warned Wednesday, as 2 more confirmed cases of the coronavirus strain were identified in Michigan. Although the strain is now estimated to make up only 3% of coronavirus cases in the U.S., Dr. Rochelle Walensky, director of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, said, quote, "Early data suggests that Omicron is more transmissible than Delta, with a doubling time of about 2 days." Unquote. At that level of growth, Omicron could become the dominant strain of the virus in the United States before the new year. The rapid spread of the Omicron variant, Walensky said, quote, means that it is vital for everyone to get vaccinated and boosted if they are eligible, unquote. All counties in Michigan now have high rates of transmission, according to the CDC, and the state remains among the worst coronavirus hotspots in the nation, with a 7-day case rate of 502.2 per 100,000 people as of Tuesday afternoon. Americans aged 16 and older are eligible for boosters if they got a second dose of Moderna or Pfizer vaccine at least 6 months ago, or a single dose of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine at least 2 months ago. Those who are unvaccinated are 8 times more likely to be hospitalized from a COVID-19 infection and 14 times more likely to die from the virus compared with someone who's vaccinated.
My name is Kerry Jr. II. I'm a podcast producer and reporter with the Detroit Free Press, and now the host of Freep's new weekly podcast, On the Line. Our job is to understand the issues and the people that the issues affect in our state and region and tell the news. I want Detroiters, I want Michiganders, I want Metro Detroiters to hear themselves and maybe get a sense of peace in this podcast. Maybe not in the topics we're covering, but in the sense that we're the Detroit Free Press. And you can come here to know what's happening and trust that we're going to tell the truth, give you the facts, and do it authentically. We're going to give you the voices that are in those areas, whether it be in Owasso, or they be in Petoskey, or whether it be in Birmingham, Warren, Grosse Pointe, Southwest Detroit. We're going to give you what it sounds like to be there. So every Friday in your feed, wherever you get your podcast, when you press play, we want this podcast to sound like home. We want it to sound like Michigan. We want it to sound like Detroit. I think that's all I got. So let the journey begin.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, recapping Wednesday's dizzying beginning of the early signing period. Michigan football welcomed 24 players to their class of 2022, including 5-star cornerback Will Johnson out of Grosse Pointe South. The 6'2" cornerback is the highest-ranked player in a class ranked 9th in the country and 3rd in the Big Ten. And with a few of the late additions to the class Wednesday, there's no doubt the Big Ten championship and a spot in the college football playoff helped out. A little further down the list is Michigan State. The Spartans have a class ranked 21st in the nation and 5th in the conference. The top players include a couple of locals: Accessville Gerber defensive lineman Alex Van Summeren and West Bloomfield defensive back Dylan Tatum. And then there's Dearborn-Fortson receiver Antonio Gates Jr., the son of the soon-to-be NFL Hall of Famer.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism and subscribe, go to freep.com/special offer.